More than $3,000 was also taken into police custody.
A kinder, gentler way to evict a renter, part of a bill proposed on the South Carolina Senate floor today. And tonight, Nicole Johnson tells us how it would stop the old standard of kicking stuff to the curb.
We should not be putting people's property in America in the streets. That don't make no sound sense. I think anybody will agree with that.
State Senator Robert Ford says the eviction process for public housing is flawed. That's because people's property is being put out on the curb.
We wouldn't have been made aware of this if it weren't for Councilmember Wendell Gilliard and those 5 families that was evicted in Gaston Green housing.
After that incident, the city made a resolution to treat an evicted person's property more respectfully. They also asked state lawmakers to change the law. The city wants lawmakers to take another look at the state's Landlord-Tenant Act, specifically looking at the amount of time a tenant has to remove their property after an eviction. The current law allows the landlord to give the tenant a 30-day written notice to vacate. Then a magistrate gives a 10-day notice. After that, a tenant has 7 days to get their things out or ask for a jury trial. If the tenant fails to do so, the next step for a landlord is taking that person's property out like the trash.
You cannot throw the stuff in the street. If the city got to pick it up, they put it in storage. That's humane. That's Christian. That's what people should be about.
Senator Ford's bill would require a tenant's property be placed in storage for 30 days before it could be put out curbside. Nicole Johnson, Live 5 News.
The bill has a ways to go before it can be voted on and could be revised along the way.
One fugitive once